Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will not be addressing the allegedly Jezebel spell that was put on Erica's Kirk and Charlie's Kirk and all of it. That's another story I'm not really buying. I'm gonna leave it for today, just for today. However, to some extent there is a connection in today's video because I would like to follow the thread. When you pull it, you know, it's like you keep on finding more and more about handlers, wives that could be handlers. But today I want to look into one particular family that I believe God universe like suggested to me this morning, because something again pop up, no coincidence, and I look at it and I'm like, what is this? So when you see the title of this video that maybe does not give you too much information, is because I don't want to call people names or accuse them of something, but I want to ask questions. Again, I just want to ask questions. So the crazy rabbi and a wife that could be a handler. Could be, maybe it's not, maybe I'm just delusional, or maybe there is a different form of dynamic, who knows? So before we go into this topic, that will be quite an interesting one, I think, and I'm sure a lot of you have your opinion about it, and I might trigger some people, so just a warning in advance. I really want to say I am very, very grateful for all your donations, guys. It shows me that my content that I provide to you is going somewhere, is bringing you some food for thought that stimulates your critical thinking and you find some value in it. And it really means a lot to me. So to John, Eric, Patricia, Stephen, I think that's all here. I want to say very, very big thank you for your donations on PayPal. You're very generous, you're very kind, and I immensely appreciate it. So let's jump straight to the video. Maybe before we dive into the wife handler topic, I want to play this clip for you from Instagram. This will be just, I would say, a little introduction to this man that I have presented to you before, the crazy and absolutely disgusting rabbi. So let's start with this first clip.
I can't believe this is real.
Who's this guy?
Rabbi Shmuley is dressed like this clown on the back of a U.S. senator from New Jersey called Cory Booker. He's literally a grown-ass man. Rabbi on the back of a U.S. senator. I guess this is when he was probably working for AIPAC. I mean, we can't beat him. We might as well fucking join him, I guess, huh? Just dance. I can't believe this is real.
Who's this guy?
Rabbi Shmuley is dressed like this clown.
Rabbi Shmuley. I showed you Rabbi Shmuley a while back, and we will go to that video because, again, nothing is a coincidence. It's just about awareness and timing, I believe. So again, today I saw this on Instagram. I saw a video with him and someone from Trump's administration. So let me play this video for you, but before I play you the clip, I want to show you what was exactly, no, let's play the video, then I show you the meeting. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Then I show you the exact meeting that video was taken from. So let's take a listen and let's take a look. This is very, very interesting here.
You have a lot of Jewish friends. How did they react to the past few days? Larry David's a good friend. He's your shadchan. He's your matchmaker to Cheryl Hines, her wife. By the way, you were supposed to give him money. Did you give him like the Jewish, in the Jewish community? If someone introduces you to your wife, you have to give them a matchmaking fee.
I did not. I've neglected that duty.
that I will.
Well, I hope he's watching. He should come and claim it with interest.
Well, Larry wrote me a note saying, you're the last person in the world that should ever be called an anti-Semite, but if you ever use the word Jew, you're dead. So that was his reaction.
If you ever use the word Jew, you're dead.
You have a lot of Jewish friends. How did they react to?
I mean, Robert Kennedy Jr. felt a little bit uncomfortable, don't you think? It was really awkward exchange. So who is this person, that matchmaker, who introduced Robert Kennedy Jr. current wife to him? Let's go first there, then we go to the wife. Let's take a look. I didn't know about this guy. Well, now I know, not like I am interested really, but it shows you how the spider web is going all around. Larry David, 78 years old, this is him. Productions here, you see, movies and shows. Seinfeld. I'm just wondering, is he on the list? You know what list I'm talking about? So there is a series that I think he's still creating, or I don't know if he's producer, but it's the series right here. Let me show you that he's one of the co-stars was wife of Robert Kennedy Jr. and that's how he introduced her to him. So here is one of the clips from those series. I think it's called Carp Your Enthusiasm. We're gonna play this, season 8, episode 3, and this is from 14 years ago, everyone. So let me mute myself and just take a listen to what this person who introduced his, the woman who was playing alongside with him, co-acting with him, Cheryl Hines, I think it's her name, introduced her to Robert Kennedy Jr. So what is this clip about? Let's take a listen.
Okay.
You want to try out that Palestinian chicken place?
Let's do it. That's all I've ever heard is how great it is.
Fantastic. Okay,
All right.
let's go.
I've never had chicken like this.
I don't know what the hell they're doing.
I don't know. It's like unlike anything I've ever even tasted.
What about this place? Look at these posters. Huh?
Yeah, they do not like the Jews.
Huh? Look at that one.
Ooh.
You're probably the only Jews that ever walked in here.
Ever. What these people should do is send their chicken over to Israel.
For the peace process.
Mm-hmm.
They take down all those settlements in the morning. Believe me. You know what? This would be a fantastic place for Jews who are cheating on their spouses to come to.
Right.
Because no Jews ever come here. They'd be so safe.
No one you know is going to ever see you here.
You would never get caught.
Ever.
Looks like they're planning the next intifada at this table. But look at this woman. Could be the next Mrs. David. What do you think about that?
If by some chance she's going to get over her anti-Semitism, odds are
Not with me?
not with you.
Really?
Just my gut feeling.
You know what it is? You're always attracted to someone who doesn't want you, right?
Right.
Well, here you have somebody who not only doesn't want you, doesn't even acknowledge your right to exist.
Yep.
Wants your destruction. That's a turn on.
So here I want to take you into this direction because when I saw the title Palestinian chicken plate or something like that, let me first show you the picture. Let's see, one moment. I have so many open windows here. Okay, so here is the cast. This is this man that you just saw. Right next to him is Cheryl Hines. This is from her official Instagram. Next to each other. Now, I want to show you something that is following the threat of chicken. What that chicken could mean. I'm sure a lot of you already have your antenna up. Palestinian chicken plate. Interesting, right? I'm really wondering if he was on the list. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a frequent traveler to certain island, that man. So let's take a listen to this explanation. Someone put a very, very good video together, and this will tell you about the meaning. If you don't know yet, I'm sure a lot of you do, what in certain vocabularies chicken means.
WikiLeaks released email in 2016 involving Hillary Clinton say, quote, "I will be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch." Carthage was a city located in modern-day Tunisia, destroyed during the Third Punic War in 146 BC. The archaeologists quickly found tens of thousands of urns buried beneath the earth. The urns contained the bones and ashes of animals, as well as newborn children. Among the discoveries, the archaeologists also unearthed various artifacts with the inscription MLK. And thanks to hidden camera footage released to the public, a modern-day ritual involving Moloch happens yearly at the infamous site of Bohemian Grove. You see, Bohemian Grove is a camp retreat for the most elite people in the world. This includes celebrities, politicians, ultra-wealthy business people, and even US presidents. The footage depicts a bizarre gathering around a wooden statue of an owl, the symbol of Bohemian Grove. Members stand around it, dressed in strange costumes, chanting and praying to the owl. Then the owl is set on fire with a torch as members chant and applaud amidst the blaze. There is now debate online that this owl is supposed to symbolize Moloch. Why did a WikiLeaks released email in 2016 involving Hillary Clinton say, quote, "I will be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch"?
All right, so I don't know about you, but for me, the title of that, even though it was 14 years ago or something, doesn't matter. The first thing I felt when I saw the title was Palestinian children. That's exactly how I felt. So this man is the matchmaker of Robert Kennedy Jr. So that rabbi, that crazy rabbi, is asking him about paying that matchmaker a fee for introducing him to his future wife. So let's take a look at this rabbi again. This is a video that I have been playing for you from, actually this is sharing a video from Andy Choiński, who lives in the United States, who's from Poland originally, but he lives, I think, almost 30 years, if I don't remember exactly, maybe 35 in the US. And he was showing this rabbi. I couldn't find the original clip because I'm sure internet doesn't like it, how crazy this man is. So if you haven't seen this video yet, let me show you now. Let me just find it, guys. And this will present to you his approach to children. And 1 second. I'm trying to find the video, if I have it open. Yes, I do. So now let me mute myself, and I hope you can at least see something. You can make the screen bigger if you don't. Let's play. I'm sure you remember this. If you don't, you can just make the screen bigger.
I love Israel and I hate America. Do loyalty. I'm Phil. But I love cash. Love money. It's all about the Benjamins. Money, money, money. But more than anything else, what I really want, what my giant nose needs just to grow more warts is Christian blood. Let me see if I
So I know it's hard to hear maybe what he's saying, but he said it's all about the Benjamins. I love money, and I don't think he said it's all about Christian blood, but like he's drinking Christian blood. So let's see what he's doing with those children.
I can find it. Are you guys good Jewish children? This is not my day. This sucks. You're wearing Israeli flag? Esther, are you wearing an Israeli flag? What's this big nose that Sadie has? Is that a big, giant Jewish schmoz? Are you a panda? Are you a Christian panda? So I can drink some of this? Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna spare more of this for you. So he was joking, right? He was just joking, right? What a joke. So let's look again at this meeting that took place between Robert Kennedy Jr. and this crazy rabbi. And that was when Robert Kennedy Jr. was still running for the president before he joined Trump, alongside with Trump. Very, very interesting, huh? How you connect all those people. Let's take a listen.
Here, let's.
So the prayer they said earlier was a Hebrew thing, right? Or this man.
Before we continue, don't you think he looks like some form of reptilian? Something of the very, very low vibration creature.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If I appear this evening as tired and somewhat incoherent, you will forgive me. My wife and I just stepped off a plane from Italy, where I have a much different persona. Here I'm Rabbi Shmuley, there I am Massimiliano. I get to eat gelato and have pasta. But now I come back to the real world. The world values.
Interesting, right? From Italy. I wonder if it was Vatican. He didn't mention pizza, but he mentioned pasta and gelato. Another meaning in that vocabulary from Pizzagate, and I know all of you probably heard of it. Some of you think that this is just another conspiracy theory. But the truth is actually much more drastic than many, many people realize. So, what is a handler? Someone who is making sure that you stay in line. Maybe Erica Kirk was a handler. I'm actually leaning to that idea, to that opinion, because that would make sense. That would actually make sense. 5 years older, nothing with the age difference here, but 5 years of a little bit more influence and experience, let's put it this way. And yeah, many trips probably to Israel. And you know, I was thinking about this before I show you the last 2 clips that I have for you. I was thinking about that plane that was allegedly taking off shortly after that assassination took place. And I was thinking, if he's alive, maybe they actually took him on that plane and either flew him to Valhalla or took him to Israel. If he's dead, then maybe, I don't know, something with this plane, something with that Israel, something is very strange here. Let's take a listen to Robert Kennedy Jr. again. This is from about a year ago, I think a year ago. I'm not sure. I think this was before Trump won the election. Yeah, I think it's before that. But let's take a listen what he had to say when he was asked a very simple question.
Let's get back into the show. Do you, sir, have, I don't agree with that, but okay, do you have concerns about the level of Israeli influence in our politics here in the United States of America?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, I'm not a politician in political office, so I don't see much of that.
So you don't think like, so in after 9/11.
Listen, I think everybody has, that there's so many malevolent influences on Capitol Hill. And they include many nations, and they include many, corporate entities. Oh, and I want to have a real democracy in our country where you get the money out of politics and the influence out of politics. That's what I would like, and have publicly funded elections. Oh, I don't think anybody, but do I think the Israelis have more influence than others? David, I believe in supporting Israel, that it's important for the United States. And you and I can disagree on that. I believe our aid to Israel of $4 billion a year is designed to keep the peace over there.
Sir, you've been such a critic and such an effective critic. You've been such an effective critic of the neoconservatives.
I am a critic of the neoconservatives.
Yes, I know. That's what I just said. But you know that these two issues are so intertwined. And I know you know that because I know you know this stuff. But look, the report.
I mean, David, again, I would vote for World War II. I would not vote for any other war. The neocons vote for every war.
But you're voting for this war.
I led the opposition to the Afghan war, to the Iraq war, to Panama.
Oh, okay, fine. But
Vietnam.
Listen,
I was
okay, fine. But this is all I'm saying.
Vietnam. So all these wars. But I'm just saying, I don't want to live in a world where I think it would be bad for our country. It would be bad for the world to eliminate the only democracy in the Mideast.
They're.
So a very long pause first. Then he says, I don't know, but he knows. I think he knows very well. I think he's afraid. Another person who is afraid to say what's really going on. This is really, really spider web, isn't it, guys? All of it. And the chickens. And charity organizations in Romania to help children, and the conflict in Ukraine, and Oriana Zelensky's foundation for the orphans. This is not just trafficking, and I'm not saying he's involved. No. I'm just saying when you look into people that surround people, what they are doing, it's absolutely, it's all connected. It's absolutely all connected. So let me see if I have anything else for you today. I'm not going to play this one for you because we already know his stand on Israel. I will just say this. Probably the next 2 videos will be about those people, as far as the sponsors, let's call them the sponsors, Charlie Kirk's sponsors, and many other sponsors. We're gonna look into a few more things. And again, am I an expert? I'm absolutely not. But if my gut tells me to look into this and to look into that and just connect some things, it's starting to kind of paint a picture, doesn't it? It really does. And the language is very important. Like Hillary Clinton said, a chicken. That's all I have for you, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you giving attention to my videos and to my channel, because I know it's not for everyone, and a lot of people still don't believe in it because they are on a different frequency. And I want to say this before I end this video. I truly believe, not even believe, I actually know that you can only perceive the reality or experience things or receive information from the standpoint, from the level of vibration, let's say awareness, that you are on or in. So there are many people that will never come across certain informations because they are not vibrating. Their frequency is not capable. It's like an antenna almost. They are not receiving certain things, or those things are not coming across them, or if they are bouncing back because they cannot process that information. So there are people on different levels of consciousness and awareness that are receiving a lot of things. And I think we are raising up more and more of us. And that's why I'm very grateful for many of you who understand what I'm talking about exactly. Because I feel I have to continue and I have to really live with integrity, with who I am, how I feel, what I think, and not to be influenced by opinions of others that might be on a completely different level of awareness. That is their experience, that is their knowledge, and that is how they perceive the events. But there is more to it than just the physical manifestation and just the construct information that they are receiving. I hope you know what I'm talking about, because this is really spiritual approach to things. It's very, very different way of looking at things and seeing other aspects that other groups might not be able to see. I will attach the links down below in the description box. I would like to know your thoughts. I know it's a different video again, but let's get used to it. And thank you again for all your support, for hitting thumbs up if you find this video valuable, subscribing to my channel, leaving the comments. I really like your comments. I read your comments. I appreciate you guys as much as you appreciate my videos. And to everyone who chooses to support my work, the best way is to join my Patreon, and you can become monthly supporter, or my locals, that's the same, monthly. Or if you want to donate, you can donate on PayPal. And if you have Instagram, follow me there. Not much about politics, actually, at all. It's more about looking for beautiful things in our world and appreciating this. Like Dostoevsky said, beauty will save the world. So that's why they are trying to destroy it, because it's on the very high frequency, and it's very important for our souls. That's all for today. Lots of love, everyone. Remember, we are the leading edge, and we are saving humanity. And I see you in another video, probably continuing the topic of those sponsors with small, tiny heads. Yep. Bye, guys.